covering the northern Bahamas. You're watching the Bahamas Tonight, Northern Edition.
Welcome back. Activities are underway in observance of labor. A man who has served as president of the Grand Bahama Taxi Union to be honored tonight during the Labor of Love event. Now, our ZNS News team had an opportunity to sit down and speak with this former labor leader who is grateful to receive such recognition. Former president of the Grand Bahama Taxi Union is the honoree for the Labor's Union of Love Special Banquet. Kemp has served as president for 8 consecutive terms and as transportation chairman for 1 term, collectively from 1994 to 2005. He believes that it is an honor to receive such recognition.
I must thank those who saw fit and honored me, but I'm elated and I'm, overwhelmed, and I'm much thankful, for the gesture.
He says he's pleased with the accomplishments they have made over the years for the fight of taxi drivers, as well as the construction of the Grand Bahama Taxi Union Hall.
We spoke to the port, of course, and I challenged them. I didn't know what I was doing. I said, well, my member's going to build it, and we're going to build it in less than 2 years. Us, after some almost 40 plus years we were around, and we started the work. The members did the building, and I must hats off to them. They did it. So, that's with the union, but we have had numerous fight, and we won most of them.
But he believes that the time has come for all unions in the country to take a stand against the many lingering issues that are an injustice to the Bahamian workforce. As he encourages all employees to take part in this Friday Labor Day March, he is also leaving this bit of advice.
I must thank the TUC, Mr. Bernard Evans, NCTU, Mr. Bernard Evans, who is the leader, and Mr. O.B. Ferguson from the TUC for giving me such an honor. And, I'm seeing, bestowing this on me, but we have to, and they, it's so pleasing, and I prayed for many times to see they come together, and they finally came together. They're marching under one umbrella, and that's God speaking. He is ready to move. And it ain't nothing to do with us, God is going to move now. When those Egyptians you see today, you're going to see them no more. So I say to all members, come out, support. The shipyard, the container port, teachers, nurse, everybody is in trouble. You got to come out to this labor base, send a message to the government until we are still relevant. We still need to say something, even ZNS, And when we go, the politicians ain't going to hear you union by union. They're going to listen to the massive.
In other news, the International Federation of Women's Lawyers on Grand Bahama hosting a stage play for one night only this coming Friday at the Regency Theater. The play, written by Christopher Gardner, is dubbed A Disconnected Heart and recently premiered in the nation's capital. President Zia Lewis is encouraging Grand Bahamians to support this event, adding that funds derived will be used for a worthy cause.
It was debuted in Nassau from May 9th to the 12th at the Dundas Center of the Performing Arts. And so FIDA is excited. We have high expectations. We're anticipating that we will have the same reviews from this one night only performance. Grand Bahamians love to say that there's nothing to do in Freeport. And so FIDA is bringing you something to do, but you're also doing it for a worthy cause. As part of the proceeds will go towards our FIDA Scholarship Committee.
Now, the Grand Bahama Children's Home will also receive part proceeds from the stage play. Committee member of the home, Lynn Frano, says that they are grateful to FIDA for considering them as a beneficiary.
Currently, we have about 25 children in our care, and it ranges from 25 to 35 children always in our care as we do our part to take care of the island's abused, neglected, and abandoned children. So when organizations like FIDA step up to help, it's a very humbling experience for us and something that we're very grateful. Not only is FIDA an excellent group of role models for our children, but to think of us and to share the proceeds of this event with us is really going to go a long way to help in our operational costs and to help us to continue on our mission.
Once again, the stage play, A Disconnected Heart, is scheduled for this Friday evening at the Regency Theater. Switching gears now, St. Mary Magdalene Anglican Church in West End is doing its part to bring about an economic boost to that community. Parishioners are preparing for the 6th annual fair this coming Labor Day, June 1st. on the church grounds beginning at 12 noon. Rector Canon Curtis Robinson says that they are hoping to raise much-needed funds.
It's quite important for us to receive the support of the Grand Bahama community, because as we all know, West End has been hit several times, especially 2016 with the last hurricanes and Hurricane Matthew, and there are lots of repairs that we still have to do at the church. Surprisingly, we saw that there were leaks in the roof, and we also have to get the rectory prepared.
Committee member Dennis Martin is appealing to the entire Grand Bahama community, especially descendants of West End, to support this event as they work to rebuild the once thriving community. Committee member Nikira Wilshcombe says the fair will be exciting this time around.
As they come back home on a more regular basis, I believe, and start to look at the old homestead, they would say, boy, this is not West End, and maybe they would start to think as to what they could do to rebuild what West End used to be in terms of the physical aspect of the homes and the various activities.
We have the pop band, police pop band, we have the Legends band, we even have a watermelon contest, that juicy watermelon, a potato peeling, a conch eating.
And now it is time to ask the doctor.
Welcome. As I mentioned previously, each year we commemorate Lupus Awareness Month in May. On today's segment, I will answer Michelle's final question. Do people with lupus have to follow a special diet? Again, Michelle, thank you for all your great questions on lupus, and the short answer is yes. When the disease is active, also known as a lupus flare, there may be some dietary restrictions. The doctor, along with the dietitian, will determine the best diet. If someone develops kidney disease as a result of lupus, this is what we call lupus nephritis, they may need to eat less protein. This is because most persons with lupus nephritis have protein in their urine, which in large amounts can cause further kidney damage. If high blood pressure is a factor, persons should not only eat a low-salt diet, but should take their blood pressure medications as prescribed by their doctor, because poorly controlled blood pressure in someone with lupus will not only cause further damage to the kidneys, but to the heart as well. If being overweight is an issue, weight loss can also help with achieving better blood pressure control, but it's important to speak with your doctor before starting any exercise program. I'm Dr. Monique Pratt, and this has been Ask the Doctor.
Stay with us. Ricardo Lightbourne has a check on sports when we return.